Hey, everybody, welcome to the next episode. Next timeline, please. You'll notice that Josh, his beautiful, buttery smooth Italian face, is not here today. He is sick. He got the COVID. He says it's not COVID, but his family, they get sick all the time. Probably from him licking all those toilet seats. I don't know. He's a strange man, but we love him regardless. But in his place, but not replacing him, is Experiment, one of my community members, and Twitch mod, and Discord mod, and sometimes artist, and all the time pain in my ass. Say hi, Experiment.
You forgot possum.
Oh yeah,
But yes, I'm all of those things.
she's my tech possum. She fixes things that I don't know how to fix.
You know,
Which
once
is,
you pass 30, you're pretty fucking useless.
first off, true. Secondly, hurtful. Alright, so today I'm gonna talk about all these damn political ads that are just ass backwards. Because some of them. Did you hear about the guy in New York?
No, I don't watch TV. I don't keep up with anything.
Ooh, I'm gonna save that one for last because it is so good. Fucking choice. Then I'm gonna give an update on the Russian-Ukraine war because I think it's important. And then Experiment is gonna talk about Halloween things, I guess. I told her to pick some things that annoy her, so she picked Halloween. I don't know. I don't know. So why
A
don't
lot
you?
of things annoy me, James. I'm sorry.
You annoy a lot of people, so it tracks. So you telling me you don't watch political ads on like Facebook or you don't see them from time to time?
No, I get the werewolf smut on Facebook when I'm scrolling. I don't know why. Sometimes I read it, but it's poorly written.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna. I'm gonna go.
If you want, that could be my little segment. I could just find one and read the excerpt if you want.
No, because it shows my daughters here.
Okay. Well, that's
So
not.
yeah. Um. Anyways, I don't mind the political ads that have substance behind them. Like there's this one where I think it's a Democrat in Ohio talking about Tim Ryan, who is in Ohio. He's a Republican in Ohio, I think. Or is he a Democrat? I think he's a Democrat. Anyways, there's one in Ohio where a woman is talking about how her political opponent is or this guy running for office is going to ban abortion, even in cases of incest and rape. Now, whether or not that's true, I don't know. But she said some substance, like vote for me because if you vote for this guy, he's going to make it to where you can't have abortions. Now, I'd rather you talk about your own policies versus his, but I get it. I don't mind those. Tim Ryan, the guy who just mentioned, he had a corny ad with his wife and kids. Like it was really fucking corny, like 90s sitcom corny. But he's like, "Oh, me and my wife, we have 10 disagreements. If we have 10 conversations a day, we'll be lucky to agree on 7 of them." And they're like, they kiss in the kitchen, and the kids are like, "Gross." Just stupid, cheesy, terrible acting. But he also, at the same time, he pressed home the idea of less fighting and name calling in politics and more compromise while also stating his policies. Or Oz out of Pennsylvania specifically mentioned his opponent's policies that led to convicted murderers being let out. He touched on taxes and economic issues, but he also stated they're coming together. So I don't mind those ads. I don't like watching them, but I don't mind them. What I do mind though is do you watch Facebook videos?
Me?
Yeah, like just those. Go to Facebook Watch and just scroll
I
through it.
mean, most of mine is like arts and crafts and shit like that.
Well, mine varies. Like I'll watch science stuff. I'll watch breakdowns of House of the Dragons.
No, I
Um,
got 5-minute crafts telling you how to make flower pots out of concrete.
5 Minutes Craft is trash. My daughter watches that. It's trash. So your crafts are trash. Anyways, the one that annoys me the most is and hey Hal and Kat, not Elena Kat. I'm talking about Tamlin. Her names, her usernames in the list. Tell me, chat, if you've seen this ad on Facebook about the MAGA Republican. And the whole premise of it is if you vote Republicans in, they're going to take away or landmark environment bill. Well, for one, I don't care about your environment bill. Like the price of groceries is bleeding me dry. I have 4 children.
For real.
Like I don't care about Mother Earth right now. I care about putting food in my kids' bellies and gas. But now it says it's just comically dressed white people that's supposed to be Republicans. Like one is a mom that has like a red shirt on and a vest, and she's like doing this to the camera, like all mean mugging the camera, like she's gonna do something. They had one dude in like a trailer park, with a jean jacket vest. How many people in your life have you ever seen wear that jean jacket vest that did not live in Florida?
Or Georgia.
It's true. Georgia's pretty
Yeah,
trashy too.
it really is.
But I'm a Yankee. I live in the South now, but I'm a Yankee. Uh Never seen it. Besides terrible movies.
Yeah, James, I'm sorry to be a shit guest. Yeah, I gotta go.
Go to the bathroom, come back.
I will try my best. Keep going.
And damn right I excluded you right off the bat, Hal. What are you doing in Florida? I mean, I know you can't help it. I know you can't help it. But it is what it is. Now, the people in this ad, it's it's really bad. Like there's another dude in a full suit that's like laughing at the camera. And then it pans over to very well dressed people of color. And it's like it's up to you to go vote and stop. And they're like, way to underscore a racial divide. Like there's already one that doesn't need to exist. Why are we trying to trump this up? And they don't even mention policy at all. They just basically bitch and say, "Don't vote these guys in, or they'll take away the environment bill." That's it. There's nothing else. And I don't think most Americans give a shit about the environment bill outside of rich people that can afford to give a shit about the environment. And I'm not freezing my ass off either, Al. I'm comfy cozy down in Tennessee. Cat, on the other hand, she's freezing her ass off, probably. Now, there's also a Republican. Yeah, how most of them are just wants to do this bad thing, so go for me. But I don't like those. Utah District 12, Linda Paulson, Republican. She literally spits hot fire. It's some old ass woman rapping terribly. Old ass white woman in this Mormon state rapping. Alex Walker in Tennessee, a Democrat, has literal shit raining from the sky. He says, we want small government that actually works, but we got literal bullshit. Well, make some things like policy decisions or suggestions. Like, don't be the dude that just bitches. And my second favorite ad out of all these terrible ads is John Kennedy, a Republican out of Louisiana. What, you don't want to see raining shit, Hal? Come on, bro. It's just big old. It's like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, but instead of food raining down from the sky, it was massive, massive logs. Just, I think one little girl got just engulfed. Like she's standing there looking up, and it's just, and then her body was gone. Nothing to be seen. John Kennedy out of Louisiana. I thought the Kennedy family was mostly Democrats, but a Republican. He's saying if you don't like cops for the sake of them being cops, well, the next time you're in trouble, call a crackhead. What? Now, I don't like to play the race card, but that seems, and don't get me wrong, Kat, it is funny, but it feels like there's some racial undertones though. Because he's in an area that has a large minority population, that has a lot of trouble with drug use and gang violence and all this stuff. So I don't think it's a stretch of the imagination to think he was going kind of racist with that. What do you think, Hal? Think there was racial undertones to that? Now, the best thing I've seen oh my gosh, is you see on the screen, Manhattan congressional candidate publishes a porn video to highlight his sex positive platform. Hal, for that for the racial undertones, Hal says maybe not on purpose, but they are there. And Kat said she could see how it could be taken that way. Yes, Kat, what in the hell? And this man, Mike Itkes, is running against Representative Jerry Nadler, Democrat. I think Jerry Nadler's a Democrat. He's an independent Congress candidate. He wants to legalize sex work, and that is the young woman that he made the video with. Look at that nose. Toucan Sam over here. Anyways, he was an Army's cyber operations officer. That is Army intelligence. He had a similar job to me, but he was an officer. And you have to be rather intelligent to get that job. So I don't know why he think that running for political office that this would be a good idea. Now he says he did it. He posted a 13-minute video. That's all you lasted, bro? 13 minutes? You gotta bust off an easy one before you begin. Pump it up to at least 45 minutes. That's the limit, by the way. If I can't unlock that puzzle past that, I'm just not trying. But 13-minute video, and you gotta assume some of that 13 minutes was this kind of like foreplay stuff. It was actually probably like 5. Not doing it right, bud. Anyways, he did it with a porn actress known as Nicole Sage, who I'll pull up in a second, as a conversation piece. If I would just talk about it, it wouldn't demonstrate my commitment to the issue, and the fact I actually did it was a huge learning experience, and it actually influenced items on my platform. His issues include legalizing sex work and making sexual rights explicit. Do not rely on privacy or free speech rights. Itkus, whose bio identifies himself as not married, no kids, not celibate, atheist, also seems to take aim at child support payments, writing that men should not be required to support biological children without prior agreement. This guy's an independent. House says sex positive is a terrible platform for anything. Like, it's fine to accept that, but keep it to yourself. Yeah, the fact that I said you have to be smart to get that job, like, bro, you clearly are stupid as shit. Like, I don't. No, Nadler is a Republican, I guess. Oh, maybe not. No, he's a Democrat. His Republican opponent understood it. Mike, some Bluskus. You got to do what you got to do. The media ignores everybody that's not a Democrat in the city. Or Jerry Nadler, the Democrat, declined to comment. That's the smarter move. Like, I'm not giving that the respect of an answer. Now, Nicole Sage, the woman he had this little thing with, see, that's the start of the video right there. Right here. We're not going to scroll down any farther just in case there's less wholesome photos. She's a cute girl, but like, bro, that is, I don't even know how to respond to that. So, my question is, if you could have sex to get elected, who would it be with? I'll give you guys a second. If you could have sex to get elected, who would it be with? You have no idea? I do. I have ideas. As soon as I can pull it up. Oh, that's who. That is who. Right there. And yes, Hal, you are exactly someone that thinks about that. That is nearly the only thing you think about. Like, okay, true. But like, all right. What about would you? Just would you? If you were in his position and you needed to get some visibility, would you be dumb enough to sleep with someone and then upload it onto a porn website? Not who would you with, but just would you, period. Put yourself out there. Kat, I already knew your answer would be no. Prude. No, you couldn't. I know you couldn't. Let's see if my guest can come back. It was a short lived guest, wasn't it? Alright, so while Hal hems and haws, Hal says, I'm not gonna lie, as long as my face is not a feature, I probably wouldn't say no. That tracks. That tracks. Which it's sad that like women have to do that. And I don't mean in like that situation. I mean like more generally. Um, well, like if a woman feels comfortable with enough with a man to gift him something that private that she can't show her face out of fear that it gets out. You know what I mean? Like if someone sends you something that intimate, no matter how you feel about that person in the future, like don't do that. Like that is a trash move. Um Like, delete it. Delete the photos. Or, I don't know, I delete the photo the moment you get it. Like, you look and go, boobs. Nice. And then delete. Like, don't put someone's private stuff on blast. That's just crazy. House says she has a couple of friends that went through that. It definitely changed the way they interact with men, especially with the way men blast you guys with fucking message after message after message after. If I got the messages that some of my female friends get, I would go on a motorist rampage. I don't even like getting text messages half the time. I really don't like getting phone calls. Like, if my phone goes off, I roll my eyes. Like, fuck. Who is it? I'm like, oh, it's Josh. I'll answer that. Oh, it's Kat. I guess I'll answer it. oh, it's Spearmint. I'm not answering her. I will in like 3 hours. If I don't forget about it. But, changing topics to something a little more annoyingly serious. You answer, I am an asshole. And yeah, come down to Tennessee to beat me up. Please. I'm begging you. Anyways, the Russia-Ukraine war. No, you're probably tired of hearing about it, because quite frankly, I'm tired of fucking talking about it. But it is important. There's a few moments in history where things can hit the fan really quick, and this is one of them. Just like and do you guys know what started World War One? World War One. How do you know, Kat? Yes, but remind me. Seems like you don't know. It's fear of wrong. Yeah. Pretty sure Kat doesn't know. She's not a big student of history. But the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand in Austria. The death of one man in a politically unstable country caused the entire war to be engulfed in war, because leading up to the war, the battle lines were being drawn. Countries were getting into alliance with each other, and then when Germany declared war, that country's allies declared war back, which caused the other country's allies to Germany's allies to declare war back. And just because one guy got killed. World War II. That wasn't caused by a tinderbox moment, but it was caused by World War One. See, World War One, after World War One was over, the Europeans and the Americans wrecked Germany. They said, "You started this war. Now we're gonna cripple you so bad you can't start another." And boy, howdy, they were wrong. Absolutely wrong. So the Americans and the Europeans being so heavy-handed with their dealings with Germany after World War One, and really beating down the German people is what actually led to the rise of the Nazi Party, because the Nazis were like, look, they're fucking with us. We're going to make us better again. We're going to make us great again. MAGA, make Germany great again. Gross. But they and they did. They had some good programs. They were pushing economically. They had really good programs. Everything else was awful. The treatment of the Jews, terrible. They rounded them up, put them into ghettos, concentration camps. You know that story. But not just the Jews, minorities, gypsies, gay people, disabled people. If you had a child that was born with autism, you just lost a child. Sorry. So, but the reason they were able to get into power is because World War One wiped them. So that one dude dying caused not one, but indirectly led to 2 different world wars, just from one single event in history. And there's a lot more throughout history of one stupid man doing one stupid thing led to millions of deaths. And Putin right now seems to be a very stupid man. I'm gonna get a fucking Spetsnaz assassination group on me. Alright, so the war isn't going well for Russia. They previously allowed for grain shipments to be let out of Ukraine because the shipments that come out of Ukraine feed a lot of the world. Like, people's gonna starve because this stops. But the international community came together with Russia and said, hey, look, this grain is vital for world hunger. Can you just let these ships pass so we can get this grain to people that need it? Russia was eventually like, yeah, fuck it. Why not? Nothing else, though. Russia poured the protection. They said they're not doing anything with that deal anymore, and they can't guarantee the protection of ships coming out. Basically letting them know, we're going to attack you. They said the Ukrainians used drones to attack the Black Sea Fleet, which they claim was the ships there meant to protect that deal. It's constantly downhill with Russia because they don't know how to plan a war, and they don't have the logistics to hold it. Ukraine has not claimed responsibility, but Russia also claimed the United Kingdom blew up gas pipelines, and they said UK did something else. Oh, they said the UK was also involved in this drone strike, and that they blew up gas pipelines without any kind of evidence. The Russians, well, the UK claims that Russian, and I'm quoting right now, peddling false claims of an epic scale. Now, it's kind of suspect because no ships were destroyed and only minor damage to a minesweeper was achieved. Just minor damage to a minesweeper. Like, suspiciously, the strongest weapons on the boat, on the ships, I should say, wasn't It wasn't damaged. Like, if you're gonna false flag attack yourself, bro, give yourself some actual damage. Not take your least valuable thing and go, yeah, we're gonna bruise that up. We're gonna put a hole in it. Biden, in his infinite wisdom, and we all know I love President Biden, champion of the people. He said, and I'm quoting, "Dooba dabba dabba doo, pudding. I'm tired." End quote. What he actually said was Russia was weaponizing food. But Russia, yeah, that was rude. It was funny. No, but he did say Russia is weaponizing food. Russia has started feeling the internal pinch, though. It's not going. Ooh, you're cute. Oh, buddy. Oh. What happened? Oh, I know. My 3-year-old, everybody. I do think I'm hilarious, Hal. And you can stay here for now. I do think I'm here hilarious, Hal. And also, I can pull up video of him muttering. There's memes of him mumbling stuff like that. Straight up memes. With audio. So, my little buddies. Oh, I know. It's hard out here in these streets. You're trying to get the money for the rent. Cadillac and drug money spent. I know, buddy. So Russia's getting internal outrage because they're pulling old as well as inexperienced conscription troops in from Russia, and they're not giving them anything to fight with. Right now, they're doing the tried and true Russian tactic of throwing bodies at the problem until the problem goes away. But that doesn't work as well now that we have high precision ballistic weaponry. We have missiles that can reach out and touch you, pinpoint, thousands of miles away now. Throwing bodies at the problem is not going to cure this. I can take this off and Hal isn't here anymore. Now Hal, experiment. Now, Russia is also claiming that Ukraine could use a dirty bomb. See if I can find it. No, it's all text. We can look at this picture. That Ukraine can use a dirty bomb, which will spend. A dirty bomb is a nuclear weapon that spreads nastiness more than an actual nuclear weapon. Rest will see this as a false flag, though, and an excuse for Russia to use a nuke. But Putin, for his part, says that it makes no sense for Russia to use a nuke, even though some of the highest echelons of the Russian government is saying that they should use a tactical nuke. So far, Putin is disagreeing with them, which is a good thing. All these damn ads. Alright. So, another thing is, even on Russian state TV, tone seems close to despair. Russia miscalculated its strength for 8 straight months. Can't win in this war on Ukraine, said one commentator. And they're also attacking the Ukrainian power grid, which has led to blackouts in Ukraine, but no collapse in morale. So, it's not going good for Russia. It's going simply off. Now, that being said, tonight, which we're already past my stream, we're going to stream Red Dead Redemption. But I am going to do an announcement. We're going to retry this meme with you. Keep trying it. Not getting a lot of interaction. But I'm going to do a giveaway with it. You're going to win. Hey, you're going to win some merch from my little store. A t-shirt. Will that tickle your fancy, Hal? Or a hoodie? I haven't decided. Best one gets it. In the color of your choice. With the team of your choice logo. So if you want to get Team Cat, because Cat has her own merch. I have mine. Josh should have his, but he hasn't made it yet. Even Tammy has some. Elena has a logo, but I haven't put it on. But I'm in the next day or so, I'm going to post it on Twitter and Discord. Photos for me and Josh. Best one gets the free merch. And then I will be sending it directly to you. Now, my son is freaking out, so I'm going to end this podcast prematurely, I think. But he's being a little aggressive. So I will see you guys later. Directly following this, I will be streaming my Red Dead Redemption 2 on Twitch. Follow the podcast. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We're all there. And I will see you guys next time.